Viewers, today we are going to show you very high power 1300 watt SMD rework station model HRS 61D, which is sold by India Enterprises. Today we will unbox it and we will show you the contents of this rework station and the accessories supplied along with this package. So let's open the box. This is the operating manual. You can just go through it to know various features of this rework station. This is the main unit. The hot air iron is already attached to the main unit, so it cannot be detached. It's already fixed. The power cord is also attached on the rear side of this unit. So this is a support rack for holding the hot air iron. So in this way it can be placed on this support rack. Few other parts are also supplied along with this equipment, like this grounding cord. External grounding cord can be connected to the main unit for just connecting it to external grounding point. 3 round nozzles are also supplied with this system. These are push fit type nozzles. We will show you the procedure of attaching these nozzles to the hot air iron further. So, this is a very useful pickup tool. It is also supplied with this equipment. So with the help of this pickup tool, we can remove the large size SMD components. So these are the parts which are supplied along with this SMD rework station. A 3-pin power plug is used to power this unit. Apart from that, we can also use a separate grounding cord. We can insert it inside this banana jack, and we can connect it this crocodile clip to the external grounding. However, we are already using 3-pin plug, so there is no use to to connect it to external grounding because it is already grounded. The next step, right now it is in sleep mode, but whenever we pick this hot air iron from the support rack, the hot air is activated and the temperature starts increasing, and it will within a few seconds it will attain the set temperature and hot air range. See, we will show you the first. We will show you the highest temperature range, which is 500 degrees centigrade, and the lowest is 100 degrees. We will keep pressing this down button. The temperature will decrease rapidly and it will attain the lowest temperature range. Similarly, we can use this up button to increase the temperature. Similarly, on the right side, the hot air, these push buttons are provided to increase or decrease the hot air volume. The maximum hot air volume is 200 liter per minute, and if we use this down button or press this down button, we can attain the lowest hot air volume, which is 6 liter per minute. So highest temperature range is 500 degree Celsius, and the highest hot air flow is 200 liter per minute. Whenever we keep this hot air iron on this support rack, within a few seconds, and it will go in sleep mode, and the temperature is reduced, and hot air also deactivated. See, this very useful pickup tool is also supplied along with this unit. We can use this pickup tool for removing the large size or medium size SMD components. It is inserted beneath the SMD ICs packages, and from the top we will flow the hot air, and with the help of this tweezer and the hot air, the SMD components are removed. Different type of nozzles like this four-sided heated nozzles and round hot air nozzles are also provided. We will show you how to connect it to the hot air iron. A simple push fit mechanism is used to you insert this nozzle. See this, now nozzle has been affixed to this hot air iron, and this in this way we can just pull it the nozzle from the hot air iron. Three favorite temperature setting modes are also provided on the front panel. We can see here like channel 1, channel 2 and channel 3. So when we pick this hot air iron, the hot air and temperature is rising, we can select either of these channels. Like for channel 1 temperature is 200 degree and the hot air flow is 200 degree. For channel 2 the temperature setting is 300 and the hot air flow is 200 liter per minute. Similarly for channel 3 the temperature range is 400 degree and the hot air flow is 200 degree. But according to our need we can adjust this the temperature and hot air reading for the particular channel. Suppose if we want to set the temperature to 350 degree, we can use using the up or down button we can attain that temperature range. And hot air flow we can suppose if we want to select 180 degree, we can do that, and then we can press this channel 3 button for few seconds, and the reading has been saved. Like whenever we press this channel 3, the temperature which we have selected 350 degree and the respective hot air flow range is also achieved. Similarly, we can just set the temperature or hot air reading for remaining two channels. So this is a very useful feature where we can save the most used hot air and temperature reading for channel 1, channel 2 or channel 3 according to our choice. This unit is also featuring a locking feature also. Uh, Suppose if we want to just lock the temperature or hot air reading at a particular stage, we can do that with the help of this. First we need to switch the unit off, then press this channel 2 key and switch the unit on. First we will see a C will be displaying on the LCD, then SCT will be displayed. Now we will use this up temperature or down temperature key to select password of our own choice. Suppose if we want to use a password of 007, then we first we have selected 0. Then to move the cursor to next level, we need to use this up key, and again use this up button or down button to select 0. Then again press this up key to move to next step. Then we will use 7. So we have entered the password of our one choice. Then we need to press this channel 2 button once again and repeat the process. And press channel 2. Now the password has been changed to 0007, and we will show you that now the password locking is enabled. And but first we need to switch the unit off, switch it on. Now we can see that even after pressing this up or down button, we cannot change the temperature or airflow settings. It has been locked at 100 degree and 300 degree. So temperature has been locked at 300 degree centigrade and the hot air flow has been locked at 100 degree. This hot air SMD rework system is also featuring a calibration function which we can use for calibrating this system periodically to maintain the quality standards. So all we need to do is to first just check the actual temperature with the help of an external calibrator. Then to, if any deviation is observed, we can alter the temperature setting here. All we need to do is to, in the on state, and if the locking is disabled, all we need to do is press channel 1 and channel 3 simultaneously for 15 seconds. Then the system will enter into calibration mode. Then we need to just enter the value which we have observed on an external calibrator. Suppose by using this air button and up or down temperature key button simultaneously, then press this start button, channel 2. So this is how the this rework station is calibrated. So all this have we right now. Thanks for watching.